This is part 7 of our video. Now let's talk about some other common expenses: gifts, promotions, meals, and entertainment. These are expenses where you will need to explain the reason for spending that money.
May I give gifts to my clients?
Yes, you can give gifts to your prospects and clients. It's important to understand, though, that all those gifts should be business related. In part 4 of this video, we explained how to prove that any particular expense was necessary for developing your business. We suggested that you turn a receipt and write a short story on its back. Just 2 or 3 sentences explaining why you incurred this expense. That story should contain a client's name and a phone number. And of course, the amount should be reasonable.
What is reasonable?
From a small business owner's perspective, reasonable is when you spend money and expect to receive a profit. That's why we use the term common sense all the time. CRA auditors and the judges of the Tax Court of Canada use it too. And who knows better how much to spend on anything in your business? You, the business owner. If you made an honest mistake and your expense did not pay off, it doesn't mean you cannot deduct it. You can, and you should. We all make mistakes because we don't have a crystal ball.
Now, what about meals and entertainment?
First of all, deducting meals and entertainment is not as easy as many people think. CRA puts limitations on what can be deducted and how much. The maximum amount you can claim for meals and entertainment is 50% of the amount you spend. And of course, that amount should be reasonable. There are a few exceptions from the 50% rule. We will not discuss them here. Most of those exceptions are not applicable for small businesses. So, how can you determine if any meal or entertainment expense is business or personal? In order to be tax deductible, there should be a business reason for a meeting with your client or prospect. So, if you go out for lunch, you should discuss business strategies, contracts, sales projections, and so on. This discussion would precede or follow the meals or entertainment activity. And only in that case, the lunch or hockey game expense will be deductible.
Is there anything else you would like to mention?
Yes, if you go to Tim Hortons with your client and spend $5 on coffee, nobody would question that expense. But if, for example, you decide to throw a big party for your prospects, be careful. The rule of thumb is the more fun you guests have at that party, the less chances are that expense would be tax deductible. Again, you can only deduct the cost of the party if you do business before, during, or immediately after that party, whether it be presentation of new product or service, a sales pitch, or an educational seminar for your prospects. I hope this information was useful. If you have any questions, you can always give me a call at 416-857-7570.